Okay, we're live. Wow. I'm probably gonna put that in my story. Like slowest pitch ever thrown in high school baseball. Courtesy of yours.
32 degrees.
It didn't bounce
per hour on the radar gun.
It didn't bounce though. That's a good point. It didn't bounce. I actually made it. That was 60 feet away. It was pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty bounce. Yeah. Even it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, now it's game time. Back to work. The grind never stops. Yep, I'm gonna put this down. Yeah.
First look at the gals.
Anybody new?
It's Appalachian.
Anybody new?
We got new guard.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my camera thing. Would have knocked the Wi-Fi off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold that phone over there.
That was actually pretty good.
What was your throat?
I thought I didn't want to do it. Put this thing on my arm. And my arm feels fine, so I didn't throw it out. No, he it is first time ever pitching.
What? What?
Yeah, first varsity start.
Are you kidding?
Yep.
Heads up. Hit the
Are we on Eli?
Yeah, Ron, you're good.
Right.
How do we choose
From Sheridan
This is
Senior
not too loud.
Memorial Field in Rutherford,
Oh.
New Jersey. It's
Not
Senior
what?
Day 2025.
There you
The
go.
St.
Are you
Mary
good?
Yellows
Okay,
will take
okay.
on the Secaucus Patriots. And we have a very special moment here on the pitcher's mound. Henry Magnuson is making his first career start here on Senior Day. The senior has been a part of the program the last 4 years. Hasn't played much this year due to injury, and he's facing just one batter today, and then it's going to come out. But really special moment for him. And that pitch misses outside, ball one. Happy Senior Day, Eli. Great to be joined by you here on the broadcast today.
Yes, indeed. We have a great game here for you today. St. Mary's coming off that bad loss in the Bergen County game. They look to get a win here today. Now, that Bergen County game, which they lost to 1-0, that was an exciting game from what we were told from the owners.
at bat for Secaucus is Connor Michalkovich. He is their best hitter, hitting .394 on the year, home run, couple doubles, driven in 5. And this is a Secaucus lineup who does not hit. They have a .225 team batting average, but Michalkovich is one of their best. Magnuson delivers a 2-2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, how about that? A story that'll be told for many years to come. Henry Magnuson, and is the first and only batter he will
Give him a
face
game ball.
this season, is a strikeout.
Give him the ball.
That is an incredible moment. Got him with that lefty curveball, and he is going to exit, face one batter, but that is such a special moment for him, everything he's gone through this year.
Yeah, let him play. Yeah.
He'll get that baseball for a souvenir, does a salute to the crowd. That's a great moment for him. I think we'll be speaking with him later on the broadcast, possibly.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
That is...
I personally thought they should have maybe let him play on the rest of the game. I know he's battled the injury, but...
Finish
the inning.
Well, he got the one batter out, and now it will be the senior, another senior, Owen Perillo, who will take over on the pitcher's mound. This is his first appearance of the season. Pitched a little bit in Florida, pitched a little bit in scrimmages, but has not actually pitched in a game this year. So he'll get ready on the mound, but what a great moment for Henry Magnuson.
Is your buddy playing?
His first and only batter at the Gale is a strikeout.
He's out in
Congratulations to number 10.
That's Almonte, looks like.
He's center or left?
Oh, left. Yeah, he's left. Yeah, he's left.
Left. And then right is...
There are 6 seniors on the team this year for St. Mary's. Blaze
Right
Conti,
Ortiz.
Bradley Higgins, Owen Perillo, Henry Magnuson, Anthony Mazzina, and Alex Almonte.
They're featuring Blaze, I guess. He can't with the elbow.
So he will keep that one as a souvenir. And now Owen Perillo is in for the Gales.
Pretty cool moment.
A very cool moment indeed, Eli.
Let him play. All right, but let's take a look at their outfield real quick. Anthony Mazzina at left field.
Yep,
At center, you have Alex Almonte. And at right, Yandel Ortiz.
that's right, Eli.
And on the infield, you have Bradley Higgins, third. First, I can't tell.
I think that's Demir. Flying out to shallow center field. Almonte coming on, or actually, it's on the second base side. Almonte was running in, kind of fooled me, but instead, Cabrera makes the catch, 2 away.
I put the camera on second.
Yeah.
3 seconds.
Shortstop, you have Corey Rivera. And that appears to be Bobby Cross at second.
It's Cabrera, I think. I 24. Bobby Cross is 26. I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure.
think he's right.
24? Rare. And Santana behind the plate with Owen.
Yep. So now 2 outs, nobody on. Perillo fires a first pitch strike, 0-1.
Yeah, he's ready to go, Henry.
Yep.
Let me tell you.
That pitch misses high, ball 1. The Secaucus Patriots are 3-10 coming into the year. Gales are 12-6. That one's fouled back, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, their wins came with Bartow 5-4 the final, and Harrison and Bergen Charter gave them all 3 of their wins this season. St. Mary's enters today 12-6.
Yep. The Gales have not played in 5 days. Their last game was last Wednesday against Altapan, a 1-0 loss. Perillo misses with the backdoor pitch, and it's 2-2.
But their last big win was against Midland Park 2-1. That happened just, I would say, about a week ago.
It was over a week ago now.
Yeah.
That backdoor curveball misses away, and it's now a full count. So Perillo's now worked the count full. Here comes the payoff pitch. And it's in there, strike 3 called. So Perillo with a successful first outing, back-to-back retirements, and a 1-2-3 inning for the Gales pitching staff. No score, we'll go to the bottom of the first. We are back for the bottom of the first. No score here in Rutherford. Yandel Ortiz leading off for the Gales here today. He's hitting .347 on the year, driven in 9, also stolen 10 bases, and he gets hit by the second pitch of the game. That'll send him down to first, and the Gales with a leadoff base runner. I believe on the mound today, we don't have a number, but I believe it might be James Pepe, I think.
I will get a binocular, but to me it looks like Bella.
It could be.
I don't know.
There's another player on the team who's named like Papa or something, which is
That's
a little.
true. It looks like a very maybe Lola.
So Alex Almonte's getting about second today. Ortiz, the leadoff runner at first. Monte comes into the day hitting .314, 7 extra base hits, 14 RBIs. And the first pitch misses low for ball 1. Ortiz has 10 steals on the year.
Which is good.
Yep, very good. So certainly something to watch. And a throw over, and Ortiz back standing. And a swing and a miss. Ortiz heading to second. The throw is not in time. It goes into center field. And Ortiz with his 11th steal of the year.
Rico. RICCCO. Alex Rico.
Alex Rico is on the mound today for Secaucus. And Eli, if you want to give us some more information on the Patriots starting pitcher today.
He's thrown 56 pitches this year, has allowed 3 runs. So this is a big start for him today. He's had 2 at-bats, has a hit and an RBI to his credit. But we've seen him maybe about once or twice, 56 pitches thrown, allowed 3 runs. So we will see where we stand here after this. But again, Ortiz is at second.
And Almonte with a chopper on the left side. Third baseman can make the glove play. Ortiz will have to go back to second, but Almonte reaches. It'll be an infield hit. And the Gales have 2 on for Owen Perillo. So back-to-back base runners to begin the game. Hit by pitch to Yandel Ortiz, and an infield hit for Alex Almonte. And now the big power bat, Owen Perillo, steps in. Perillo's really settled in after a bit of a slow start. He's hitting .323, a home run. He has 11 RBIs. And remember, he missed the first 7 games of the year because of the senior rule. So he's had a lot of RBIs in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, I would give him a lot of credit there. A lot of RBIs and a lot of at-bat opportunities. He's had 31 at-bats and made a crucial impact there.
That pitch misses away. Ball 1. Perillo wanted Ortiz to advance to third on that, but Ortiz never broke.
And obviously, it's a big test for him on the mound as well because, again, this is his first time pitching in a regular season game where games count. Again, as you mentioned, we've seen him practice a few times in Florida for when it really counts like these games. This is our first big test. First inning was successful. See how it goes the rest of the way.
Perillo's down in the count now, 1-2. Ortiz at second and Almonte at first. Both are good stolen base threats. They both have 11 on the year. There go the runners. It's a swing and a miss. The throw to third is not in time.
Safe.
Ortiz is in there safely, so the Gales execute the double steal as Perillo strikes out. 1 away.
Dangerous move, steal there. An opportunity, but it's not supposed to get out. Instead, doesn't happen. Quick meet on the mound.
Yep, catcher is going to go out for a meeting with our pitcher, Alex Rico.
And now with Blaze Conte, he's DHing for this game. As we know, he's been battling an injury.
Yep.
So we're gonna be seeing a lot of DHing for the rest of the season, possibly. At least this week, we'll find out more details as it is given to us.
Well, good thing because we need his bat in the lineup. He's hitting .373 with 2 home runs, 17 driven in, and that first pitch is chopped foul, and the count is 0-1. It's been a great senior year for Blaze Conte. He reached both 100 hits and 100 RBIs this year. He is committed to Division I St. Peter's in Jersey City. One of 2 Division I commits on this team, along with Owen Perillo, who we just saw at the plate. A quick pitch, misses away, ball 1. There was almost no windup on that pitch. It was very interesting. So the Gales with 2 in scoring position here. Ortiz at second, Ortiz at third, and Almonte at second with 1 out. And Conte hits one out to shallow left field. Left fielder comes on to make the catch. Tagging at third is Ortiz, heading for the plate, and he's in there safely. A sacrifice fly for Blaze Conte brings home Yandel Ortiz, and the Gales with the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, good job by Ortiz there. Going right on in. Surprised he did not slide in considering the situation there. But at least he got the run in now. It's a 1-0 game for the Gales. You have 2 outs on the credit. For Blaze, we need a better we know he's battling injuries, so he was not his best at that performance as we see, but hopefully he can get better rest away.
So there are now 2 outs in the inning. There goes Almonte from second. The throw to third. It's going to be close, and Almonte is out at third base, and the inning is over. So a caught stealing by the Patriots catcher. Gales just get the 1 run on the sacrifice fly by Blaze Conti. It's 1-0 Gales. We'll go to the top of the second. We are back for the top of the second. It's 1-0 Gales. Blaze Conti with the sacrifice fly. It'll be Dan Brescia to lead off for Secaucus here on the top of the second. He's hitting just 118 on the year. Owen Perillo back on the mound for this one.
Okay.
That pitch misses down and away, ball 1.
Yeah.
Bringing the Gales defense around the horn. Jeffrey Paulino is behind the plate again. Demir Giddens looks like he's at first. Romeo Cabrera at second. Bradley Higgins has moved to short. Chopper to third, and it's booted by Roy Rivera. And the Patriots will lead off base runner. So the Gales switched Bradley Higgins and Roy Rivera from the top of the first. Higgins playing short, and Rivera playing third, and an inexperienced third baseman not able to make the play there. And the Patriots with a leadoff base runner, their first base runner of the day. It'll be an E5 against Rivera. Jason Mendoza is at the plate now for Secaucus. He's hitting .357 on the year, and that pitch is fouled off to the left side, and it's 0-1. Well, again, the Patriots don't have a lot of good hitters in this lineup, but Mendoza is certainly one of them with his hot start. Gales beat the Patriots 11-0 in Secaucus back in April. Swing and a miss from Perillo, and it's 0-2.
And we saw some home runs from our own teams, from our players here. It was a very unique and cool milestone for sure.
Yep, well, that is a very short field, so it's very easy to hit home runs there. It's left field in Secaucus and right field in North Arlington. That curveball misses inside, ball 1.
And you have a great day for baseball today. Now the weather the rest of the week, we'll get the pitch first.
Strike 3. Perfect pitch by Perillo, and he picks up his second strikeout. Mendoza caught looking, 1 away here on the top of the second.
That was a great pitch, by the way, from Owen. And that's what the Gales want. More strikeouts like that. Keeping it coming like that. Want to take a look at weather, by the way. They're scheduled to play Rutherford. That was supposed to be played last week tomorrow. Looking at the weather, you have rain after 3 o'clock. So it may not happen tomorrow. So we will just have to see. You're looking at rain the next 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So that's not a good thing. We may not see a game either on Wednesday, which they're supposed to play Lyndhurst, the original scheduled game.
Thank you for that, Eli. Perillo throws one behind the batter, but Paulino, who has a great arm behind the plate, runner at first did not even think about moving. That's right. It's going to be a busy week for us. Pending the rain, we are scheduled to baseball and softball both play Rutherford tomorrow. That's it down to third. A chance for two. Rivera to Cabrera. Back to first. Is in time.
Wow.
5-4-3 double play to close out the second. Beautifully done by the Gales. 1-0 St. Mary's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Not at Chili's, but everywhere else. Yeah, Chili's is different. We're back for the bottom of the second here in St. Mary's.
The bottom of the second, wow.
Who is that? Is it Jeffrey?
Hey, look.
Oh, no, it's Roy Rivera, and he lines a base hit into left field. So Rivera, who came into the day hitting 409, just improved on that with another base hit. Yeah, I forgot that Almonte was caught stealing to end the first, so Rivera got another at bat. So the freshman Roy Rivera is the leadoff base runner at first, and now the sophomore Demir Giddens will step up. Giddens got a lot of playing time early in the year when Owen Pearl had to sit out, but he hasn't played much since, but still hitting .310 on the year with 4 driven in. We'll check on Rivera at first. He's back safely. Rivera's got 8 steals on the year, so another threat to potentially go here.
Sorry? Oh, okay.
And that one's popped up. It's going to come out of play. Oh, that was very close to being disaster. Oh my goodness, oof. Yeah. Well, that one I don't think I've ever seen a ball actually land over here, but the wind definitely carried that one. That was
saved by the bell.
that was very scary. There's a strike to Giddens, and the count is 0-2.
Saved by the bell on that one. Really, that was close.
Yep.
On a brighter note. 0-2.
Yep. So Giddens down in the count here 0-2 with Rivera at first. And that's hit to second, and it goes right by him into right center field. Rivera will hold at second. It'll be an E4, allowing Giddens to reach. So the Gales have the first 2 on.
You have 5?
5? No.
Yeah. No?
No, I think it's him. Pretty sure. Because he was just at bat. I feel like it was him. I believe it's Jason Mendoza who will be charged for the error there. Yep.
Looks like it.
Yep. So another error. There's been a lot of errors early in this game. And now the senior, Bradley Higgins, will step in. Hitting .250 on the year. First pitch, misses inside, ball 1. Higgins, another one of those 4-year starters here at St. Mary's. A 1.34 ERA on the pitcher's mound. And that's pulled past the third baseman into left field. Rivera will be waved around third, heading for the plate, and he will score. Bradley Higgins gets an RBI, and it's 2-0 Gales. Another booted play by the Secaucus infield, and it leads to a run for the Gales. Error, right?
That is gonna be an error. Looks like on
Yeah.
Mikolvic. That was Mikolvic there who made the error, and just like that, the Gills are up 2-0. Goes right off into the left field. A little mistake like that costs us easily here. Runners, by the way, still at first and second. 2-0 game with Romeo Cabrera by bat.
Yep, Romeo Cabrera is struggled at the plate this year, hitting 192 on the year with 6 driven in. He has not played very much lately, but getting a chance today. And he gets tied up by that sinker, and it's 1-1. Giddens is the runner at second, and Bradley Higgins is on at first. Nobody out in the bottom of the second. 2-0 Gales. And Cabrera with a late swing, he fouls it off, and the count is 1-2.
Now Romeo Cabrera, as you mentioned, he's entering today's game with 26 at bats, 8 runs, 5 hits, 6 RBIs, 2 stolen bases to his credit. Plus, you've seen him pitch before, so he's got a lot to his credit here.
Cabrera swung and missed. A balk is called. A balk called against the starting pitcher for Secaucus, and the Gales will have second and third now, and nobody out. So Rico called for the balk there.
Just want to keep in mind, by the way, there's only one umpire, and that's behind the plate. Nobody on the outfield. He's making every single call. He's got to have a lot of eyes to call this game.
So now Cabrera a chance with 2 in scoring position, nobody out. And he takes that one in the dirt, and it's 2-2. The Gales have a busy week this week. They play Rutherford tomorrow at Rutherford. They play Lyndhurst on Wednesday back home. Those are 2 big games in a row coming up. A lot of power points up for grabs there. And then Friday, they'll be at North Arlington, who played them very well when they were here in Rutherford. Cabrera with a half swing down to first. Booted by the first baseman into right field. 1 run scores. Higgins around third. He'll score. Cabrera on at first with a 2 RBI hit. And it's now 4-0 Gales. I think that will actually be a base hit. And 2-run score. The Gales with 3 home in the second. They lead 4-0.
And we get Anthony Mazzina for
That's
another
right.
at-bat. And this is not his first at-bat. He's had 4 at-bats previously. And guess what? He's also had 2 runs, a hit and an RBI, and a stolen base to his credit. So it's not his first time at-bat. And we see, hopefully he can get maybe an RBI here or something. We do have a run at first, keep in mind. 2 runs just came in. It's a 4-0 game.
Yep. That pitch was taken high for ball 1. So that was very close to being an obstruction. It looked like the first baseman almost stopped Cabrera from getting back. And another throw over. Cabrera is back safely. Cabrera has 2 steals on the year. Gales have already stolen a couple of bases today.
It's been just a lot of stolen bases, balks. It was just, and a lot of errors, really.
Chopper to the left side. Third baseman handles this one. The throw to first is good, and it's in time. 1 away. So finally, the Patriots have their first out, and finally their infield makes a play.
Hey, but nice at-bat there for Anthony Mazzina. Gave it his all.
Yep.
That's exactly what we want to see.
Helicopter flying overhead now.
We talked about this already in our previous game. About the helicopters. That's something I'll never want to do.
Yep, but right now with transportation, it's about the trains with the big strike that's about to happen.
You got trains, you got planes. It's just a mess for Jersey.
It is a mess. Newark Airport's a mess. The New Jersey Transit's a mess. Anyways,
what's not a mess in Jersey?
There's nothing. Anyways, back to the top of the order with Yandel Ortiz at the plate. Ortiz he got hit by a pitch his first time up. He's got a chance here with 2 on.
Yeah, but I was thinking about it more lately this morning.
Or 1 on, excuse me.
They really don't want people in Jersey to leave. They're going to cancel all trains as of Friday if no deal is made with the...
Well, I'm leaving Jersey.
We know that.
In 3 months,
Well,
yeah.
not really, because no planes.
What?
With all these ground stops and delays.
I'll hitchhike.
Oh, hitchhike.
Well, no, we're driving.
Oh, you're
out
right.
there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if you're flying, hey, come home. You're going home.
And Ortiz pops one up. Second baseman out on the outfield grass, and he makes the catch. Tough play, but he squeezes in. Mendoza with the grab, and there's now 2 away. So Rico with 2 outs now. He's got a chance to get out of the inning. The Gales leading 4-0, and Alex Almonte coming up. Well, it's been a busy week in the sporting world. Basketball and hockey playoffs are in full swing.
Go Knicks tonight.
That's hit to the hole, a base hit for Almonte. Cabrera with a hard turn. He's going to come around. It gets by the left fielder.
Double.
Cabrera scores. Almonte around second. He'll head for third. Nope, he will hold there with a base hit. It'll be a base hit, then an error on the left fielder. So Alex Almonte drives in his 15th run of the year, and it's now 5-0 St. Mary's. Back to the playoffs, though. Basketball. East Coast has been surprising with the Knicks and the Pacers both up. The
Go Knicks tonight.
Pacers one win away from a conference final. On the West, though, it's very even. Golden State, Minnesota, and Denver, OKC have both been very close so far. Meanwhile,
No.
Meanwhile, in
Curry
hockey,
is, again,
Florida has tied the
It's over
Toronto
LeBron.
series
I'd rather see
2-2.
Curry any day over LeBron.
Carolina is leading Washington 2-1, and then over in the West, Edmonton's leading Vegas 2-1. Even though there was a crazy ending in that game over the weekend, and
Yes,
then
it was.
we have Dallas beating Winnipeg 2-1 as well. Perla takes one high, and it's 2-0.
And plus, you got the draft lottery tonight for the NBA. That's at 7 o'clock.
And the NFL schedule releases on Wednesday.
And the schedule release on Wednesday.
We had our first game released today. Eagles-Cowboys will be the season opener.
We got notes about that one.
Yep.
We can discuss that real quick.
It'll be Eagles-Cowboys Thursday night, 8:20 NBC on Thursday, September 4th. We're really not that far away if you think about it. We are 115 days away from that game.
The notes I have for that game, for that those Cowboys, it's a money decision, not much a football decision. I think because the way we saw Dallas play, I don't think we're looking at a good matchup. Considering where you could have had him play, Commanders would have been great to see in Week 1. Maybe the Rams. There's so many other opportunities.
And Perillo laces a base hit into left center field. That's going to score a run. Almonte will score. It splits the outfielders in the gap. Perillo hustling towards second, and he is in there safely with an RBI double, and it's 6-0 Gales. Fourth double of the year for Owen Perillo. His 12th driven in. And we'll get a base runner for Owen Perillo. It's going to be Gavin Kaufman to run for him. So the Gales with 5 home in the second. Perillo on that 3-1 pitch gets an RBI double. Now it's Blaise Conti at the plate. He had a sacrifice fly to left his first time up. He's still looking for his first home run of the year here at home. He's hit 2 on the year. They've both been in away games.
You know, he has hit it before in this ballpark.
He has, multiple times.
The issue with this field is if we look at left field, it's absolutely doable, but you have to hit left.
Yeah.
There's no chance in the middle because you really can't tell where the middle is, and they kick at. You could with the right, as long as it just goes over the fence.
Yeah.
That's the problem with this field. The only opportunity you have is really left field. And if you can't hit to the left, there's no shot at a home run here.
Conti quickly ahead in the count 2-0. And he hits one high down the left field line. That's going to go out of play. Hopefully it doesn't hit a car. I think it actually went into the tree, so hopefully that slowed down the ball.
Don't hit the car. There's my car right there.
Hopefully it didn't. It's 2-1, though. We've seen some really long foul balls down the left field line this season from both Conti and Owen Perillo. They both hit some bombs down the left field line.
Bad if I see a ball later in the my car.
That's fouled back, and it's
That's
2-2.
Go to go on.
Looks like we do have Bobby some hell creatures out there today.
They battled through the grass, which has not been cut, by the way.
Yep. That curveball dropped from the heavens, nicely framed by the catcher, but it stays high, and the count is now full. So Conti's worked it full. Gavin Kaufman is the pinch runner at second. The Gales with a 6-0 lead. And that's laced into right center field, a base hit, and it gets by the right fielder. Kaufman will score. Conti, the ball just now being picked up by the right fielder. Conti on his way to third, and he will be in there safely. It's an RBI triple, and the Gales lead it 7-0. Blaise Conti, his second triple of the year, and the Gales have broken this one open. 6 home in the bottom of the second, and a 7-0 lead.
Keep in mind, there's no pitcher warming up right now for Secaucus. We've not yet to see one warm up. No pitcher warming up at the moment. That was an excellent job there. But yeah, it's just a weird situation right now for Secaucus. And a little bit of jeopardy. If you look at that previous home run, I want to go back to the home run real quick. Not home run, that triple play from Blaise Conti. It went up to near the outfield for the Little League game happening on the other side.
Yep.
If it went just a little further, it would have been a home run. But because he was able to run there and there's no way to rule off where the field ends, it can't be ruled a home run.
Yep. That's right. Roy Rivera is 1 for 1 today, getting his second at bat of the inning. That's taken outside, or nope, it's in there for a strike on the outside corner, 1 and 2. Eli, is it 15 after 3 or is it only like 10 after 5?
Different rules in baseball. I know it's usually 5 innings here.
Yeah.
But again, we seen with softball, it ended in 15. Oh, God.
Rivera with a chopper foul into the Gales dugout. And it's 1 and 2.
Boy, your foul ball's trouble here in this game today.
Yep. Again, Rivera leading the team in batting average coming into the day, 409. Also driven in 15. That pitch is low, and it's 2 and 2. It is a beautiful day here in Rutherford. Temperatures in the mid-70s. Yep, and it's great to see the trees have life now. They're not, they're bare brown.
Yeah, and then everybody has allergies.
That's true.
No, you could go back to go back.
That one's
Give me
taken
the
high,
ball.
and it's a full count.
What? You go for it? Yeah.
We hope everyone had a very happy
but then you
Mother's
get the
Day
pollen,
yesterday.
you get all this allergy.
It was a beautiful day yesterday. Hope you got some time outside. And Rivera with a check swing and misses for ball 4. So the inning will continue. Rivera with the walk. And there's now 2 on.
Interesting walk song.
Pinch hitter here? Nope, Demir. So Demir Giddens will get a chance here with runners at the corners, 2 outs. The Gales already have 6 home in the inning. And
Wow.
Rivera breaking for second. He's there safely. They were focused on Conti at third, and Rivera took full advantage of that. Well, again, during this game, we're gonna keep social media updated because the NFL on Fox is gonna release their primetime game very soon, potentially. Giddens hits one out to deep left center field. That's way back in the gap, and it's gonna get down for a base hit. 2 runs are gonna score. Giddens will have to hold it first. That is a very long single, but it produces 2 runs, and the Gales now lead it 9-0.
Yeah, impressive, absolutely impressive here. What an effort there by St. Mary's. But my question is, though, with Secaucus, pretty much, I would say 8 runs, if not more, were given up in this inning. And we have no pitcher warming up.
Yep. So Bradley
Can't get a why.
Higgins now at the plate. So yeah, we were talking about the NFL on Fox. Prime Video will also release a game
Did they release anything?
today. They've not released it yet. I just checked. Prime Video will release it. It'll be their Week 2 Thursday night opener, and Fox will probably release their Week 1 425 game.
That's the biggest news of the game, of course.
What, the lottery?
Michael Jordan turning into the air.
Yes, I saw.
Higgins with a grounder to third, and it gets through the third baseman again. Giddens
see how
will
it
hold
goes.
it second, so Higgins will reach safely again, and the inning continues. And Romeo Cabrera will get another at-bat here. Also, we found out today that the NFL will be, their Week 17 Saturday game will be exclusively on Peacock. Everyone's favorite.
Well, honestly, they have a shot now because the NBA again is back on NBC, and they've got a lot of exclusive games on Peacock. That's bad for the NBA fans, but they're going to pay because everybody pays for the NBA for some reason. To watch everybody just miss 3-pointers left and right. If you looked at yesterday's game, who was playing yesterday? First game.
Warriors?
No.
T-Wolves?
Denver was playing first.
Denver, OKC.
The first quarter was 20 points put up.
Wow.
And missing three. Missed 3.
Yeah, it's all
It
shooting
was
threes
watching
now.
a JV basketball team play yesterday. It was at least that first quarter.
Cabrera with a grounder to short. Shortstop handles a tough hop,
Oh.
and then he loses it. And Cabrera will be on safely at first. Then the inning continues. This is just a nightmare defensive game for the Secaucus Patriots.
And if you want to look at the mistakes and everything,
Yep.
if you look at the mistakes and everything, it's all coming from the second base, the shortstop,
It's really the entire infield, though.
and the infield.
Yeah.
And so's a little bit the outfield, you could say. But everybody but the pitcher.
I will say, Eli, the Gales infield has really improved since the beginning of the year, since Owen Perillo has come back. I've certainly noticed that, especially the Midland Park game. They were fantastic that game. So the bases are loaded for Anthony Mazzina.
Which, as long as he
And that's laced into right center field, a base hit for Mazzina. That'll bring in 2 runs. Going first to third is Cabrera. Anthony Mazzino with a 2 RBI single, and he takes second. It's 11-0 Gales. What a moment for another Gale senior, Anthony Mazzino. All the seniors producing today for the St. Mary Gales.
I was just saying that would have been dangerous if that would have been caught out, because that would have messed up the potential mercy rule here. Mercy rule is now in play, and we have a pitching change just like that.
Yeah, a rough performance for Alex Rico. Gave up 11 runs, only got 5 outs. Ending in 2/3, he is finished. And looks like the shortstop for the Patriots is going to come into pitch.
We'll take a break.
We are going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Do you mind if I stay here for a second?
Yep.
Okay. We're good? Okay.
Yeah, go. You could go.
We are back. The pitching change for Secaucus has been made. We're going to get a pinch hitter here. Michael Cummings is going to bat for Yandel Ortiz here. That pitch misses inside, ball 1. Shout out to Coach Nigel and the baseball team. The senior day festivities were very well done. So credit to them on that.
Well, no. You know what's the best part about it? Not the pictures, not the flowers, not the thank yous or anything. Jack Rizzo was a pitcher for today. I'm surprised they didn't throw him on the mound with Henry Magnuson. It was a great pitch too.
Thank you. It was an ephus. Yep, it was an ephus pitch.
Hey, but you know what though? Unlike Stephen A. Smith, it did not bounce.
That's true. You know what? It didn't bounce. It was actually a good pitch. If I had thrown it just a little bit further, it would have been a strike.
It didn't bounce, and it was caught. It wasn't dropped. It wasn't far away. It wasn't bad. I got to give you credit.
Thanks, Eli. I appreciate it.
I was honestly thinking that it was going to be, I thought it was going to hit the third. Now, they originally asked me to do it, and I said no. Because I don't, because I don't.
You should have done it just for fun.
Nah, no.
Oh my gosh.
Last time I threw a ball, broke something, went to another country. Joking, by the way.
Rude.
And it just went in there, so it was more for safety.
And Cummings gets tied up. He goes around for strike 3, and the inning is
that.
over. The Gales put up 10 runs in the bottom of the second. They lead it 11-0. We'll go to the top of the third here in Rutherford. All Gales here on this Monday afternoon.
Right back.
All right, well, the wait is over. Fox just came out with their game leak that they was planned for today. So, what is it going to be? Is it going to be week 1, week 2, week 16. That is the game that they decided to release today. And not only one, they decided to release 2. It is a doubleheader on Saturday, December 20th on Fox. We will start off, because now here's the thing. Remember, the next week is Christmas, December 25th on Thursday.
How bad
So
is it?
these 4 teams might be on Thursday. No, it's actually really good. Eagles at Commanders is one of the games.
Okay.
And we have Packers at Bears is the other game.
Mm.
So those are the
This is
2
week
games.
16, right?
Week 16,
Eh.
December 20th. I am shocked that they release games early. There's a strikeout for Perillo, 1 out here at the top of the 3rd.
I'm saying, I know it's good games, but like week 16 is like the hump time, I guess you could say. Like it's either the team is already in the playoffs, they're trying to secure the spot, or they got no shot at it.
Yeah.
So that Green Bay game is not going to be.
Well, the Packers will be in the hunt.
Maybe.
And so,
What
well,
do you think?
I think that, the Lions got worse this offseason. So did the Vikings.
Oh, yes.
And the Bears are the Bears.
But again, you never know.
It's still going to be good games, though, I think. I think they're both going to be good.
But still.
They're, wave and a miss. Perillo's really got these hitters fooled with that breaking ball. And the
Washington Commanders, that could get interesting because it could be a fight for a division at that point.
Very much so. Perillo with a 3-pitch strikeout, and there's the second out in the top of the 3rd.
Yeah, I do have to admit, I do like the Washington game, but that Packers game, that's going to throw me off, I think. Other than that, not bad. The only worst game that they announced was the Eagles and the Cowboys opening day. The only thing that, you know why it's going to be a good game is just because of the ratings. Everyone's going to watch it.
Yep.
Other than that, it's not really a good football matchup.
That's put in play. That's going to be a tough play, and there will be no play. And it's an infield hit for the Patriots. Baracho just decided to put that in his pocket.
It was a smart call. Just hold it. It's not. There's no point. There's no point of risking it here. Just let it be.
So the Patriots are back to the top of their order. Connor Kasparowicz will be up. He struck out against Henry Magnuson his first time up. The Gills lead at 11-0 here in the 3rd inning. 1 out base runner for the Patriots. Their first hit of the game. Their second base runner. And a swing and a miss, strike 1. Perillo's really got those 2 pitches, that fastball and the breaking ball really working right now.
Oh, there it goes.
Yep,
That's Bobby's phone.
There's the announcement. Yep. And it's, I'm shocked, though, that out of all the games they decided to release, week 16, that's so long. Like, why not just release your week 1
that
game?
means that week 1 for Fox is now CBS then. That has to be it.
Hey, beautifully done by Perillo. And that ends the inning. Beautiful play by the senior. And a scoreless top of the 3rd. 11-0. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd.
What's your grand review?
Jack Snacks, presented by Higher Level Healing. We got some purple Skittles. I haven't had these in a while. But we are back for the bottom of the third. Alex Almonte getting in at bat, and that's hit off the iron, and then it ricochets over to the right side. That's something else I don't think I've seen this year. And it's 0-2.
In today's game, especially today in particular, we've seen a lot of what just happened moments.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Pitches in the dirt. Catcher's got a, I guess it didn't go in the dirt. Almonte's out for the first out. Bobby, did you see the 2 games that Fox released?
No.
For it's a week 16, so late in the year, a doubleheader on Saturday. You've got Green Bay and Chicago, and Philly at Washington. And
Division rivals.
yep, and that's interesting because the following week is Christmas on Thursday, so maybe those 4 teams are also going to be playing on Christmas, perhaps.
Yeah, like last year.
Yep. So maybe I know Washington plays Green Bay this year, so maybe that's a Christmas game. And then Chicago, does Chicago play Philly? Yes, they do. They do. That could very well be a Christmas doubleheader.
Could be. We will just have to see.
That's what happened last year, though. The 4 teams that played on the Saturday before Christmas, then played on Christmas.
Good point.
Yeah. And Perillo hit in the back of the foot, so he'll be on first. Yep. Yeah.
Well, Blaze Conti's up.
Conti fouls the first pitch back, and it's 0-1.
But yeah, we have a lot of NFL news. But yeah, for Jersey, prepare for the worst. Beginning Saturday or Friday night, really, train service could get canceled if they don't reach the strike. Major problems there. And then the airport situation is just getting worse in Newark. Now they're doing ground stops and everything. It's getting bad down there. Yeah, just a nightmare.
Conti hits one down to third, and it eats up the third baseman down the left field line. Zunigo's pinch running is on his way to third. He'll be in there safely, and Conti is into second with a line drive double. And the Gales have 2 runners on for Andres Baracho.
I see you're tweeting something. So what was this tweet about? He was tweeting, by the way. That's why I didn't hear him. So here's a tweet. Jack says, this could very well be a scenario from last season where the teams played on Cruises, extra day off week 4. Okay. All right. I like it, Jack.
Yeah, it's possible.
Doing great at it. And of course, it's also the 12th Horseshoe podcast that Jack and I do. We'll have you covered starting next week. We'll go through each division, AFC and NFC. We'll talk about those games and stuff and much more.
They're my favorite shows of the year. I'll say that right now.
They are one of our favorites.
I do love, especially because that was our first show 2 years ago.
And not just that.
And Baracho hits one in the air to deep left center field. Center fielder is tracking and he makes the catch. Zuniga will tag and come home. So Andres Baracho with a sacrifice fly to make it 12-0 Gales.
Very good. But yeah, it is one of our favorite shows. I do definitely like that. So exciting. And of course, Saturday morning, Sports in Mono live at 10 o'clock. We will have more of you covered with all sports. We'll have more covered in baseball and all sports, really. Football. Lots to talk about. This Saturday, 10 o'clock, Sports Mono.
Giddens hits one out to center field. Should end the inning. And it does. Gales out another run. They lead at 12-0. We'll go to the top of the fourth.
good.
We're back for the top of the fourth. Alex Almonte is pitching for the Gales now. His first appearance of the year.
We got a Skittles and a tweet up there at the same time.
Yep.
This is a Jack moment.
That's hit down the left field line, and that's a foul ball. And it's 1-1.
I know. It looks like it just tapped the white line where it's still fair or not. Yeah, it kind of looked fair. It just hit the tip. It's got better eyes than us. See that vantage point. That's the fan of the game right there. I didn't top of the dirt. Fan of the game. Commitment. Bringing a folding chair, putting it right up. Fantastic. The Gales are moving right along here. A lot of changes all around. Alex Monte is pitching. He's got 2 outs already.
Yep.
Bobby Cross now at short.
Second.
Second. Owen is at first. Racho, I believe that is, at third.
Yep.
Carrera remains at short. Looks like outfield remains the same. It appears that that's Anthony Messina still. Looks like Logan Bartley is now into this game on right field. Looks like Michael Cummings down in center field, from what it appears from our angles here. For most of the other seniors, their night is done, but there's plenty more baseball ahead. You look at the upcoming schedule. Again, depending on the rain, you'll have Rutherford tomorrow. You'll have Lyndhurst on Wednesday. They'll be at North Arlington on Friday. And they'll finish off at Harrison on Monday. Tuesday, they're at St. Joe's. And they're home versus Weehawken for the finale on the 21st. They'll have the Memorial Day weekend break and return for the playoffs on the 28th. Monday is going to be the Harrison. Harrison. Monday's Harrison. Tuesday, St. Joe's. At St. Joe's. I know.
And then Wednesday is Weehawken.
But that's home.
Yep. Both baseball and softball are home that day.
Yes.
Softball's gonna be a really big game. Weehawken's very good.
Yes. Yeah, the worst is going to be St. Joe's. That's going to be a tough one.
Almonte issues the walk. So the inning will continue.
I don't know. His brother's not doing good. I don't know. He was worried about it. I don't know if he was.
Popped up on the right side. It's going to be a tough play. And he'll go out to play. Actually, Bradley Higgins is at first, actually. Looks like Owen Perillo has come out. Remember, it's a 12-0 lead for the Gales, but the game has to go 5. They'll send, I believe that's Xavier Vargas. Yep, they'll send Xavier over to get it. He's off to a great start this year on the pitcher's mound. 0.57 ERA so far. Transfer from Don Bosco. Check over at first, and runners back safely. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Again, we'll bring the Gales defense. Jeffrey Paulino still behind the plate. Bradley Higgins is at first. Romeo Cabrera at second. Roy Rivera is at short. Andres Baracho is at third. Anthony Mazzina still out there in left field. Michael Cummings in center. And Logan Bartley has come into play right field. 2-strike pitch is high for ball 1. Actually looks like Sebastian Santana is behind the plate now.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
I think wasn't he old? No, Paulino was.
Yeah, Paulino was. Well, the Gales have a nice duo of young catchers. A couple sophomores who both played very well. That's out of play. And it hits off the fence over here, nearly into one of the yards. But nope. We've had one hit possibly in a car. We've had one hit a couple other things.
Secaucus is back. Bus at least.
Yep.
Yeah, for Secaucus, they have North Arlington on Wednesday before they're home. There's Rutherford on Friday. Monday, they're at Linters, and they finish off home versus Harrison. Like an up and down roller coaster schedule for them.
Swing and a miss. A nice pitch by Amalti to strike out Brescia, and that's the second out of the inning.
I hope. Is it 4 at bat? Yeah, they're on base. They're on base.
So now
though.
2 outs, nobody on for Jason Mendoza.
Oh, that's true. It might be.
Looks like they found the ball.
It could be 4 innings. We don't know. We're trying to figure that out.
It could be, but I don't think it is. I think it's 10 after 5. I think it's 15 after 4 and 10 after 5 or something like that. Pitch misses away, and it's 2-0.
Well, we have plenty of basketball tonight. Go Knicks. We have the lottery tonight.
Yep.
Plenty of stuff to watch.
Who's going to get Cooper Flag? That's the big question.
That is the big question. And obviously Friday, Jersey will become a lockdown mode. No planes, no trains, nothing. We got a nightmare Friday.
Swing and a
Really?
miss. Swinging 3-0. Very interesting. 3-1.
I know. Well, there's supposed to be a big concert. Shakira's in my life. They canceled all bus service and trains. Usually just the buses they run still, but even that they cancel as a precaution.
That pitch is
It's a nightmare
taken
here in
outside
Jersey.
for ball 4, so Almonte issues his second walk of the inning.
What else is happening? Oh, this weekend, the Preakness is happening.
What happened?
Preakness is this weekend.
What is that?
Horse racing.
Oh, so is that part of the Triple Crown?
That's part of Triple Crown.
What's the other one?
Kentucky passed already. Now it's going to be the Belmont Stakes, the third race. That's in June. But the Belmont is at Saratoga due to track renovation.
Where's Saratoga?
That is upstate New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've heard. Oh, no, Battle of Saratoga. That's
Yes.
right.
But
American
the winner,
Revolution.
Sovereignty, who won the Kentucky Derby, he is not going to be in the Preakness this weekend.
Where is Preakness being held?
I want to say Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, folks. But yeah, they said they were going to prepare for the Belmont Stakes, which is at Saratoga. So we will not have a Triple Crown winner this year.
I remember a couple years ago, Justify.
Yes, that was yes.
That was a Triple Crown winner. I think that was
So yeah, no
2019,
Triple Crown this year.
I think. I'm not sure.
Even though the second race never happened, there's no Triple Crown winner.
2019 was a great sports year. We had 3 teams win their first championship. The Toronto Raptors won their first NBA title. The St. Louis Blues won their first Stanley Cup. And the Washington Nationals won their first World Series. In addition, we had the U.S. women's soccer team win the World Cup that year.
Yep.
We had many other...
Best moment?
What?
Best moment?
Probably, yeah. I'm trying to think of the other good moments. 2019 was such a great year for sports, from what I remember. Great baseball playoffs, great hockey playoffs.
Well, except for the basketball.
Well, no, Toronto winning was pretty cool.
Not for the U.S., though.
Yeah, but they still won their first title, though.
Not for the U.S., though.
March Madness was great, too. We had Virginia win the national championship. The strikeout and a back pick is... Nope,
Yeah, that's an out.
that was the third out of the inning, so it doesn't even matter.
And the
Almonte with
coaches
the
are
scoreless
out,
fourth
so that's
pitch. And that is it.
I think, hold on. We're gonna
That's it
double
here
check.
in Rutherford.
We think that's it.
The Gills, yeah,
think
that's it. That's it. Gills win it 12-0 here over...
No.
Nope. No.
It's not it.
Oh, really?
It's not it.
Okay, then. All right, so we're going to play one more inning here.
That's why I was like, hold on, because like even though coaches went out,
Yeah.
we got 2 more innings to go. We'll be back after this.
Yeah. Welcome back, everyone, for the bottom of the fourth. The Gales leading 12 to nothing. They need just 3 more outs without giving up 3 runs in order to finish this one off. Let's see if they can get some run support, though. It'll start off with Bradley Higgins up at the plate for St. Mary's. 12-0 Gales here on Senior Day. Hope everyone had a very happy Mother's Day. Higgins takes a strike, and it's 0-1.
Yes. Yeah. Hopefully, ever happen. Hopefully, I forgot about that. Mother's Day was yesterday. Mother's Day was yesterday. And tomorrow is another day.
And Higgins laces one into center field for a base hit. So leadoff runner on for the Gales. It's Bradley Higgins with the base hit.
Isn't that?
That song is for Romeo Cabrera coming up to the plate. Yep.
What's our the break?
Cabrera takes that pitch outside for ball 1. Well, the Gales are going to sweep Secaucus this year. That is for sure. And that's ripped. Fair ball down the left field line for Cabrera. Higgins will go first to third. Cabrera on his way to second. And he'll be in there safely with a double. So a nice moment there for Romeo Cabrera trying to get his bat going. And he rips a double down the left field line. The Gales have second and third, nobody out. And we're going to get another pinch hitter here. It'll be Jason Santaramo to bat. I believe he's batting for Anthony Mazzina here. Yep.
On a brighter note.
And Santaramo, the little looper into center field. Center fielder makes the catch. Tagging at third is Higgins, and he will score a sacrifice fly for Jason Santaramo, and the Gales lead at 13-0 now.
Well, we're rolling. Three more outs?
Yep. So they got to fix the score at 13-0 now. And we're going to get another pinch here. Michael Bosveld will bat, and he loops one into left center field, a base hit. Cabrera to third. He's being waved around. The throw to the plate is a good one, and Cabrera is tagged out at the plate. Great throw by the left fielder of the Patriots, and there's 2 outs in the inning. But now the ball is starting to right center field, and Bosveld will get to third, all the way to third on that one.
So 1 out.
2 outs.
2 outs.
So there's 2 outs now in the inning.
3 more outs. Not.
Game stays 13-0 with Bosveld at third. And who's going to be the batter here?
For you, that'd be hilarious.
I don't think we know. Who's the batter here? Looks a little...
That would be hilarious. Go for it, Jack.
No way.
You would not do it?
No. Maybe. I don't know. I just take 4 pitches and probably walk. All right, well, we do have a hitter ready. It's going to be Alex Almonte, still in the game, getting some at-bats. Foul back, 0-1.
So what else is new?
Nothing much, Eli.
Well, we had a new pope.
We do have a new pope. Almonte with a base hit into left field. That'll bring in another run. Bosveld will come in to score. Almonte with the RBI hit. And it gets by the left fielder, so he'll go to second. Now he breaks for third.
Hey, I'll get to third.
And, yep, he'll be in there safely. So Almonte with the RBI hit.
Now, is there a rule 15
it is
or no?
13-0, 13-0 Gales.
It might stop.
Is it no, it's 14. Yeah, it's 14.
It's 14.
Yeah, 14.
They could stop. I don't know. They do stop at 15 or not. We'll find out.
Yeah, if Bobby Cross can get a hit here, this game may end at 15.
I don't know how it works.
If it doesn't, then we have to go to the 5th.
I don't
And
know.
the Gales will need 3 outs. But they lead 14-0 now. Here comes Bobby Cross to the plate. Cross is 4 for 12 on the year. Taking high, ball 1.
Oh, by the way, Big East has a win, by the way, already.
How so?
New Pope.
Shallow left center field. That one might drop in. Nope. Center fielder come on and make the catch. And I believe we are going to go to the top of the fifth. Yes, we are. Top of the fifth underway. The Gales trying to close this one out.
Mazzina.
It'll be Anthony Mazzina trying to close this game out for the Gales. We have our latest schedule leak in the NFL. Just broke.
What happened?
The Prime Video game that was released was the Black Friday game.
How bad?
And it was two teams we have already heard of today. The Chicago Bears will be at Philadelphia to take on the Eagles.
Okay.
That is the Black Friday game. That's not, I don't think it's that
Okay.
bad. It's not terrible.
It really all depends on how Chicago does.
Exactly.
It really does depend on that. To me, I think Philadelphia is great. I think that's a great Philly. To me, though, the biggest issue for me is what happens with Chicago. If Chicago has a good season, that's a great game. If Chicago has a bad season, then you got to hope they flex that game out. Because it's not going to be good.
Yeah, so Bears-Eagles is the Black Friday game. It's in Philadelphia. So the Eagles and the Bears already have 2 games leaked. Oh, no, the Eagles have 3 games leaked now.
Yeah.
You have 3 games. The first, week 1, strike 3, Mazzina with the strikeout. And Anthony Mazzina with the K. I believe that's his first as a Gale. I believe they're gonna leave him in though, try to finish off this game. But
there's no need for pitching change. We already did once.
Nope.
And it was fine.
Want him for the interview?
Sure.
Whatever.
Do you want to do the interview, guy?
I'll let you do it.
Okay.
Because then you got it.
Are you sure? Okay.
I have a question we're gonna throw in though.
Okay, sure.
Who threw the better pitch?
Pitch is taken for a strike, and it's 0-1. Mazzina has 2 more outs to get here. Trying to solidify a Gales win here over the Secaucus Patriots. Popped up on the left side. Should be easy. Rivera tracking it. And he squeezes it 2 away. So, that might be Giddens at short. I can't tell.
Which one?
Now, shortstop.
Giddens at third.
Oh, Giddens at third. Okay. So, no, Baracha's at
Baracha's
third.
at third. Yeah, Baracha's at third.
All right, so the Patriots are down to their final out now. Chopper foul on the left side, and it's 0-1. Anthony Mazzina looking
24.
for a...
Cabrera.
Oh, Cabrera's still in.
Cabrera.
Okay.
Yep.
Anthony Mazzina looking for a 1-2-3 top of the fifth. Again, unless the Patriots can rally for 5 runs here with 1 out to play with. Pitch is taken low. And a grounder to the right side. This should do it. Crosses in, makes a throw. Inning over. Anthony Mazzina with a 1-2-3 top of the fifth to close this one out. The Gales win it 14-0 here over Secaucus.
All right.
A great win for the Gales on Senior Day. Every senior contributed in some way today, and that was really, I think, the biggest goal for the Gales coming into the day. An easy one for St. Mary's. They win it 14-0. We're going to have an interview as soon as the teams shake hands, and they'll probably have a visit out in the outfield. But a great job well done today by the Gales, Eli.
Pretty good.
They took care of business.
So we'll be back in just a moment for an interview. It'll be Mazzina and it'll be Magnuson as soon as they're done with this meeting huddle thingy-majingy. Yep. Well, I'll be back with you in a moment. We'll pause in a moment. Let's see who shows up.
Henry.
2 is better than none. Yeah.
He's not a pitcher though.
I wanted to.
Over here? Alright, cool. Secaucus. I'm not gonna ask you a hard question.
He's gonna have to squeeze it.
What do you say? Yeah. We're gonna make it up. Give me a question.
Be honest, did you believe in me?
We're gonna make this very good. Just have to pass it around.
No, I'm not going to.
I'll go first. I guess I'll speak on behalf of the seniors.
You guys gotta squeeze in.
We gotta squeeze in.
What do we get to
We're waiting on Fresh Mountain.
Just go in the back. Yeah.
Back up.
He's not allowed to.
Tuck your jersey in.
Jack.
Zach, you ready?
Right here. Wait, can we see them all?
Oh, I'm going first.
If not, don't worry about it. It's
I
all right.
really hope I know what I'm
It's fine.
saying.
Yeah.
Not the case.
And just move in a little bit.
Sure, all right, I'm ready.
Go.
All right, final here from St. Mary's. The Gales win 14-0 over Secaucus. We are joined by literally all of the seniors on the team. This has got to be the biggest interview we've ever had here. I don't even know who to start. We'll start with you know what? We'll start with Henry
Hola.
with the first one. So Henry, I know you've been through a lot this year, right? But you come back, you face the one batter, you get a strikeout. Just tell me what was going through your mind while you were out there on the mound getting that one out.
You know, it's even on my glove. I've been saying it since day one. Throw a strike. And we went out there and do 3 of them. And he whiffed on the last one. So we got strikeout, comeback story. We're going to be back.
That's great. All right, I'm going to combine Blaze and Owen for this next question. So obviously you guys are both going to college to play baseball. Congrats on that. But I want you guys to reflect on your time here at St. Mary's. Now, Owen, I know you haven't been here quite as long, but what has it meant for you guys to be St. Mary Gales?
It's meant a lot. You know, like I came here in December, and we always had the goal of winning, and we've done that ever since. It's great to be in an environment like this. Every day you go out, you compete, and you know, it's been great. I couldn't imagine a better senior year. So,
I mean, it means a lot. You get to put an impact on a lot of people. I mean, especially the coaching staff. You know, it's not always the same coaching staff. You get to put an impact on the kids that they don't get every single year because it's not always the same people. I mean, one thing that I could say about this team that we have right now is that every single person comes out and puts in the same amount of work, and we all put in crazy amount of effort for this year, and I hope that we go and get a sectional victory.
All right, let's do Ann next. So Ann, obviously, great job by you today. Pitched to scoreless, top of the 5th. Obviously, you've been a part of the program for 4 years. Just what has it meant for you overall to be a part of this program, and what are you going to take from this as we're beginning our final days here?
I feel a part of about this team, and it's a great opportunity for me. What I want to do is help the team as much as I can, even though I'm not playing, but just help out the most.
All right, let's do Brad next. So, Brad, obviously you've been a stalwart here of the St. Mary baseball team, out there on the mound, being great. You know, you've improved a lot at the plate. What are you most proud of your time here at St. Mary's? Like, what do you feel like you've done the best here?
Just play sports. Not the grades.
Great answer, Brad. Thank you. All right, Alex. Great job by you today as well. Had a couple of hits there. Also pitched a scoreless sitting on the mound. You transferred to St. Mary's last year.
Yes.
What has been your favorite part about being a Gale?
Just the community, the Gale community, and just my team. Us working hard for a state championship now. Yeah, we lost counties, but you know, on to the next.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Congrats.
One question. What do we think of Jack's pitch?
Hey, I like it. I like it. That was a strike.
It was better than I thought. All right. Well, congrats to all of you. Thank you very much, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Russell.
Well, that does it for us here. From Jack Rizzo, Elijah Wine.